we fit burnout in there somewhere? So I watched Dan's video when he did he made a video recently about 5 bad driving habits. Wow, 5 bad driving habits. And I think I'm gonna do the exact same type of video. So I'm just gonna rattle these off on the top of my head. I've never really thought too much about it. I just saw the video and was like, hey, I'm gonna make one too. Car driving habits. I'm gonna leave the bike out of it. Number 5, which is not a really big deal in my opinion, I think, but I tend to drive a lot with my arm through the steering wheel, like my hand through the steering wheel, so I don't really grab the steering wheel. That's when I'm going straight. When I'm making turns, I grab the steering wheel. When I'm going straight, my arm kind of just rests in the steering wheel, and I just control it from going left and right, just a little bit. I can't do turns like that, but I can control it going left and right. Number 4, I would have to say, would be sheet. When I get in my car, I don't put my seatbelt on right away. That's probably a very big habit and one I probably have to break, because one of these days I'm gonna forget completely and I'm gonna be screwed. So I definitely have to break that habit of putting my seatbelt on right away, because I'll go like maybe a mile down the road before I'm like, oh shit, my seatbelt's not on, and I put it on. One day I'm gonna forget about it. Number 3, I would have to say is I get bad road rage when it comes to people driving extremely slow in front of me. So when someone's driving really slow, I start getting anxious, I rev up the engine, I speed up to them, I do all this random shit, and it's definitely a habit that I have to break, because it's not going to end well one day. Number 2 and number 1, I have an idea, are gonna be pretty bad. Okay, so number 2 kind of falls in with number 3, sort of. So I have a bad habit with revving the engine. Something about a manual car, and like Dan said, having his Camaro and everything. Like I drive an '86 Mustang. Yeah, it's not a brand new Camaro, but this fucking thing is sexy. But I definitely have a bad habit with revving the engine and just not getting people's attention, because that's not what I'm trying to do. It's really for my own pleasure. Like I get a thrill out of that. I like that. I like the sound of it. I like the feel of it. And then number 1 is I'm gonna be very upset to say this, because I don't want to get in trouble for saying this, but speeding. There's times where I'll catch myself going above the speed limit or accelerating aggressively, slamming through my gears. Usually I'll hit like 3rd or 4th gear and then I mellow out, but those first 3 gears go by so fast, it's ridiculous. So that's my number 1 bad habit, is acceleration and speed. Definitely way more than what I should be doing. But so we have, what was number 5? We had number 1 was speeding, number 2 was revving, number 3 was aggressive driving, 4 was seatbelt, and 5 was arm through the steering wheel. All of them one day will backfire on me. Do we fit burnout in there somewhere?